today is the Mystic Four. It's one of my favorite activities on a Monday. And please, everybody, welcome the amazing Val of Dragonfly Crystals.
Yay!
Channeling. And then we have Cleo the Seer. Hello, Cleo.
Yay!
We have Allyson, Aries Girl Tarot. Hello, Allyson.
Thank you. Hello.
I am Tarot Stash. Thank you very much for being here.
Yay.
It's great to have you. Great to see everybody. Please remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance, really. And tonight we are doing mini reads. So if you would like a reading, type it all in caps. You need to be present for your reading, and readings are answered in random order. And so if you're not here, you're not going to get a reading.
If you're not there, you're square.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. And
right.
So we've got a lot of people here. Thank you for being here. And instead of me going through and saying hello to everyone, I just want to say thank you all for being here. If you are watching the playback, I appreciate you being here, leaving a comment if one of the readings resonated for you. That's wonderful. But I will ask, Val, what do you have coming up on your channel?
Well, actually, let's see. On Tuesday, I have story. Do I have? It's not called story. What's it called? Hold on. I'm sorry. Brain dead. I have actually Sweet Spots with Allie. It'll be on my channel at 7:30 p.m., 10:30 Eastern Time, 7:30 Pacific Time, 10:30 Eastern Time. And also, just another note, I am available for Akashic Record readings, and also you can take the class. But I have my schedule open for all the classes for September. If you want to click on dragonflycrystals.store, my website, you can go to those classes and read about them and see if there is a class that you might be interested in. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful. Cleo, what's coming up for you?
Let's see. Thursday I've got Golden Girls, and Friday I've got Polyterology. So that's my week.
And basically, people should subscribe to your channel so that they know what you're doing.
Yes, they should. That's a good idea.
And, they should. So, Allyson, what do you got coming up?
I have got my regular Friday night, every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern on Heather's channel, which is Soul Alchemy with Indigo Jaguar. And this week it's going to be Heather and I with Tropical Empress, which is Amanda, who's new to our community, and she's amazing. Check her channel out if you haven't already. She's very gifted. And then also Robert
Fierro Tarot.
Yes. I don't know the name of his channel, but you can find him. Just put in Robert Fierro. He does also go by Bobby. But anyhow, we're going to be on, and I'm not sure what we're going to talk about, but it's always fun.
Yes.
That's really all I'm doing right now, Fridays with Heather.
That makes perfect sense. More people are coming in. Thank you. If you would like a reading, please type it all in caps. We're doing paired readings. Allyson and I, Val and Cleo. And I'm Tarot Stash. If you want a personal reading, a private reading, send me an email. I've got lots of stuff coming up on my channel, but it's a good opportunity to get a private reading. So Yes, I must. Flower Beauty Peacock Daughter. So let me get caught up. So we've got all right. So we've got all right. So right now I think that's everybody. Lots of wonderful people here. And by the way, mods, please watch this one.
Oh yeah.
And mods, please watch this one.
Those suspect people.
Yeah, suspect people. So there you go. But thanks everybody again for being here. Links are in the description. So all right. So right now we have Flower Beauty Peacock Rainbow, artist Liz, and the Light Seeker. So Val and Cleo, I've got you for Flower Beauty Peacock Rainbow. Allyson, we are doing artist Liz. Rest of the summer will be light for them. So, all right, Flower Beauty Peacock Rainbow. Your reading is being done by the amazing Val Dragonfly Crystals and Cleo the Seer.
Yeah. Thank you, Gerald. Flower Beauty Peacock Rainbow. Your highest good for any situation is what's best for you. And that isn't let's just say, that is not a negative or a selfish thing. That is about what your heart is feeling. If you're in a relationship where you're feeling nurtured, you feel loved, and you feel cared for. And it doesn't mean that you selfishly need somebody's every second, but that rather when you're together, you have their attention and you're enjoying the time together and you feel that their energy is present with you, then that is serving your highest good in the way in which you are with a partner who meets your energy and you meet theirs in a positive way. And if that is not occurring in your relationship, then you need to have conversations about it and resolve those situations. And that might be part of what you're learning to do in relationship. So going forward, make sure that you've created your boundaries and that you approach the situation as a sharing of energy. See how that feels to you. If you feel nurtured and accepted and appreciated, and you give the same to your partner, you want that reflection, that return of that equal, beautiful energy. Then you'll know what to do. That's the best way I can tell you. So thank you for that question, Flower Beauty.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Flower Beauty Peacock Rainbow. In regards to your highest good with him, it really depends on if this person makes you if this person makes you feel comfortable, makes you feel good about yourself, is a non-judgmental, because you're worth all these good things. But I've got here that there may be a little bit of a problem, and I don't know if it's him personally or just your views on things, but it says to let it go. Now you'll have to interpret what that means. I don't know, maybe it means nothing to you, because you do have some choices, but I feel like in regards to him, it could be just his view on things. Maybe you need to let it go as far as how he views things, or maybe you need to let it go if he's not putting you in their best spotlight and making you feel good about yourself. If there's anything there that is bringing you down and making you doubt yourself, that's something you really need to look into. if I'm on the wrong course and you're just, there just might be a disagreement on certain things that you believe in or certain things that he believes in, that can be worked out. But I see that, you're very worthy of a real positive relationship with him. And if you feel like that's what's going on, then keep doing what you're doing. If you think it might be different than that, might consider moving on to something different that would be more beneficial for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I'll stop there.
Okay.
I hope that helps.
Yeah. Well, she did say I'm confused, so it could be something that if you want a little bit of extra information, contacting either Val or Cleo for a reading,
Or
So,
Gerald or Allyson.
Yeah. And-
She says that she's scared he might not treat her right. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling a little bit of conflict here that you really need somebody. We all do. It doesn't. Being in a relationship or being together with someone shouldn't have to be a struggle. It should be where there's mutual respect. And if you're not getting that, then
If you have to ask, the question is, make your boundaries firm. If someone doesn't treat you the way in which you are holding them and treating them, then that's a reflection back to you to say you have a little more work to do on loving yourself and attracting in that partner who loves you like you appreciate yourself. So just your question tells me that you need to reflect on the energy that relationship is back and forth.
Yeah. If you are actually scared that he's not going to treat you right, it's not correct.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, period.
And
he keeps chasing you, and you end up being emotional about it. No.
Believe your intuition.
Yes.
Believe your intuition.
Yes.
And I don't know if she did, in fact, say she was confused. One of you said something about that. If you're ever confused, that's your answer.
Yeah.
There you go. Good advice.
Good advice.
Very good advice.
In this kind of, really in a relationship, but yeah. Not to be pessimistic, just been there.
It is what it is. Energy is what it is. You're not going to turn them into something they're not. They are what they are. Yeah.
More people are coming in. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We still have some space for readings. Put them all in caps. And
can I say just one more thing to Flower Beauty?
Sure.
Whatever you're going through, that I see that in the future, or it's not that far off, but this becomes a real good learning experience where you really get to examine your own emotions and see what you really want in a partner. And it may not be this guy, but it'll be a real growing experience for you. And I do see a positive outcome, and a positive outcome doesn't necessarily mean it works out with this guy, but a positive outcome means how it works out for you, and it works out for the best for you. So I think you're on the right path.
Good. Thank you very much. Allyson and I have Artist Lid, and then Artist Liz, and then Light Seeker is for Val and Cleo. So, Artist Liz, may I have a reading, please? What the rest of the summer will be like for me. So,
Liz, I pulled for you, and this is, I don't know what part of your life this is regarding, you would know, but there's something here that it's being suggested that you pull back, be quiet, and just observe. And, this isn't a place of permanence, but this is like a time of quiet and reflection and waiting for a next move, possibly to see what someone else is going to do or how a situation's going to play out. You don't have to participate at this time, whatever this is. think Four of Swords, right? In the tarot. I'm actually pulling from an oracle deck. I'll show the cards in a second, but that's what this card means. So, and then also I had jump out of the deck this card that's about, while you're doing that, or in the meantime, return to something that gives you great comfort. Something possibly even that you participated in or did as a child, not necessarily as a child, but the card is remember the whoopee. And that's what this is about. It's about going to a place that brings you joy, that takes you back to like a youthful, young, innocent time. But it doesn't have to be quite, like that. It's really just something, do something good for you in the meantime, while you're taking a time out on whatever this is. And the card that I got from the deck is Retract. And it's what I was just describing. So wherever that applies, that's what I have for you.
Okay. And all right. Artist Liz, I'm going to be agreeing with what Allyson said. I have a Queen of Cups. I have the Hanged Man. It's important for you to have and allow the depth of your emotions and your intuition and your healing, because it is going to be able to give you this wonderful new perspective or different perspective. What I like about this Queen of Cups, that little bubble sort of looks like a keyhole right at her throat chakra. And it's really quite nice there. So these are important, because it seems like for the end of summer, you're going to have to be making some choices, and you having quiet time thinking for yourself and getting that perspective is going to actually clear up those questions. And you're going to be able to have some clearer insight about that. So, all right. Would love to know if that makes sense. So, and all right. So thank you, Artist Liz. And next up we have Light Seeker for Val and Cleo, and then Ellen R is for Allyson and me.
Okay. So Light Seeker. Oh,
I'm going to go ahead and close the questions.
Yeah.
Because we're pretty full up.
Okay. So Light Seeker. There's a feeling that I got just tuning in that it's not necessarily your surroundings, but the state of mind or energy that you're in your home, what depending on what's going on in outside circumstances for everyone. And it's just kind of hanging out there. That's why you're feeling that stagnation, because really you are all beautiful energy. And I feel like there are people coming in that are, working with your family, whether it's other relatives or friends, and you all are comfortable in that way. But you're having a lot of worries and things coming up. And this card points me to what's happening in our world, what's happening, whether you realize it or not, or watch any of those things about politics or, things that feel lower energy. You are an empathic person picking all that up, and your family is also empathic. It's like a house. So I would take some smudge and run around that house, calling in, clearing every single corner of your house. Just bringing in the light, bringing in the angels, and releasing all energy, bringing in the new, because you guys are awesome. There's nothing wrong with any of you. And this is why you need to balance that energy. This isn't you. This is just the stuff collecting that you were all feeling. So you really have nice energy. just know that you're worthy. You are worthy no matter where you are. And I feel like your house is a really cozy and beautiful place.
Mm.
Choose yourself today. Choose you. What does that mean? That means nurture yourself. Sit down and meditate. Do a meditation or go out and sit in your garden. Choose you. Go for a walk. Nurture and feel that inner child joy coming out from your heart, like when you were little and you used to do something fun, like go somewhere really exciting. This is what you are going to be able to get out of this kind of tying yourself to other people's energy. One last thing. I release all energy that is not mine from whence it came, and I pull my energy, my own energy, back into my energy field. And surround yourself with beautiful white light, not a bubble. It can go out like the sun all around the world and into the universe. Because what you've just done is you've let all that energy go that isn't yours. And you are standing in your own power again. Finally, celebrate. Protect yourself and have faith. That protection is that what I just gave you, because you got setting boundaries. So this is about realizing energy is real. Finally, you did get cleansing again. So it is about the house cleansing, doing a daily practice of cleansing your energy the way I described it for you. And everyone in your family, if they could kind of do that mini routine, it takes a second, just like I said it out loud, boom, it's done. It is so. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm done.
Well, and like Seeker said, yes, we're all empaths, and yes, we all try to make the world a better place, but sometimes it feels overwhelming. We suck at holding boundaries, so end up spreading ourselves thin.
Yes,
So
I acknowledge all of that. That is exactly right. And so the cards are saying to you, have faith in yourself, protect yourself, and then celebrate, because that's all you need to do. You guys are awesome.
Yeah. So Light Seeker, everything Val said and more, I've got the same thing about having faith. But as far as your house, I do think it goes beyond the house. I don't think, like, let's say if you move tomorrow, you're still, whatever is going on is still going to be going on. But if you wanted to move, you can. I don't know that it's going to change whatever it is you're looking for to be. You're feeling sounds like you're feeling kind of stuck at some point. And one thing I would do is get together with the whole family and see what they're feeling like. They might not be feeling that at all, because I see that you have around you lots of miracles. So it just doesn't go along with this stale feeling you're having. So I'm wondering, maybe just some changes within the house. Maybe a big cleanup, and maybe rearrange the living room, the bedrooms, doing stuff like that. But I think that what you're talking about, this stale feeling you're having, is not really the house. It's something else where you're just, it's kind of like everyday stuff. It's the same old thing over and over and over again. So you're kind of looking to reach outside yourself to change that. Well, moving's not probably, well, it will temporarily, because you'll be in that process. But I think that no, you need to talk to the whole family, and you need to look closer within. You need to have faith in whatever it is you're doing, and you need to allow everybody to have their own opinion about this, and see if it's not something else that's kind of not really bringing you down, but just kind of that stuck feeling of the same old thing. It's the same old, yada, yada, yada. And you're getting kind of bored with that. But like I said, if you want to move, you can, but I don't think it will necessarily change whatever's going on within you. So that's where you've got to reach in and you know best. Just keep the faith and keep going at working at this, because I see you can turn it around rather quickly just by giving yourself a new. I think what you're thinking is, if you move, then you'll have a new perspective. That's why I'm suggesting that you do some stuff within the house. Maybe you need to paint the living room, or maybe you need to rearrange things, or get some new curtains, or something that the environment looks different, maybe places you at a different energy level. So I don't know if what I just all said makes any sense to you, but
Says I'm chuckling in my office because Cleo's words struck a chord I wasn't aware of.
okay, good. I'm glad that helped then.
There you go. Thank you, Light Seeker. And all right. Ellen R is for Allyson and me. Does my cat Simon have anything to tell me? Not sure whether he feels okay. I'm expecting Val will soon be back in. And we are full up of readings right now. So thank you, everybody, for being here.
Ellen, I pulled for you, and I looked in the place where we go to look, and I didn't see your question, and I pulled a general for you. I looked through it twice. Yeah, I went into the starred comments, Gerald, and I didn't see her, so I don't know.
Okay, it was up at the top.
But anyhow, yeah, and I went up, but maybe it just didn't load because of my phone. I have no idea. But anyways, Ellen, so I did pull this for you. Oh, well, I don't know. You can apply this how you want, right? Maybe this does apply to your cat.
She does say general is fine, Allyson.
Okay, great.
No.
So there's two messages here, but two cards, but they go very much together. One is more a little lighter and the other one's a little bit deeper. So just apply it, how it makes sense, right? So there's something here about a need to lighten the mood a bit. So, watch a funny movie, call a friend that makes you laugh, or someone that you'll have a good time with, or just do something that it's about laughter. So breaking the seriousness. There's something here where it doesn't necessarily mean something super serious is going on, but laughter is very healing, right? So that is one of the cards, and that is what the message is, because it immediately raises the vibration, and it's very healing when we laugh. And I'm not going to read from the book or anything, but I got this deck recently, so some of the stuff is still fresh in my mind, and I actually read the book. And there's a part in here that talks about how children laugh, like, I don't know, 5,000 times a day or something, and adults hardly laugh at all. We lose that as we get older. It's very healing. It's very, it's very light filled. So there's a sense of, or a need to do that. And then I also got a card that talks about doing something that brings you healing. So like for me, like I like to do like scrapbooking, paperworking type things, specifically card making. I love to make greeting cards. So if you ever get a card from me, I've made it. I like to quilt. I like to bake. I can't eat any of that stuff anymore, but I make it for, like my partner or whatever, like anything that is going to, alchemize pain is what the card is. So it's about doing something that you love, that feels good to do it, right? Both of these cards are talking about that. So I always goof this up moving. There we go. So I have laughter heals and alchemize pain. That is what this message is. I hope this is helpful in some sort of way. That's what I've got. And apply it to your cat if you can, but it sounds like it's about you.
All right. So I was looking at your cat, Eleanor, and Allyson was talking about laughter and having fun. I have follow your intuition when it comes to the cat, because you and your cat have some connections. If you're not feeling like the cat, if you're not feeling like the cat is If he doesn't feel well or feels a little off, follow your intuition with that. However, I am get the feeling of you need to go out and play. You need to have a little bit of fun, lighten it up, get some giggles. And I also have the last card that I have is the Page of Coins. I love this cute little page of coins looking at looking at this bunny rabbit with a magnifying glass. Just make sure that you are heaping all sorts of love onto your cat Simon, because Simon is paying attention to it, and it's just hilarious. And Ellen says, I plan to take some time off between jobs and plan to use the time to heal. Your cards are right on, Allyson.
Right.
And Eleanor said, I plan to take him to the vet, but not for about 2 weeks. In the meantime, use your energy to heal him and support him if he's not feeling well. So, thanks, Ellen. So I wish him the best. Oh, and look, Val's here.
I mean, yeah, sorry everyone. My my Ethernet connection for some reason just decided it's not going to work. So,
oh goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. We are full up of questions, and so Kay Shade is next, and then Allyson, you and I have Emily Ito. Would like to sell my car by the end of the month. And Kay Shade for Val and Cleo, let us know that you're here. And then Ajna or Aja, Kimber, Tropical Empress, Pia's Eclectic Life, Lori Sue, and Dolores, please let us know you're here.
That's an interesting question. Kay Shade, will my son marry his current girlfriend? It doesn't look like it. There's something, well, let's just say it like this. There's a lot of, they might be having some breakups and getting back together and breakups. And there's some lessons they're learning together. Let's put it that way. So you're just going to have to hold on and wait and see. But there is some, we'll just say they're going through some things. They're going to go through some things that we all do when we're in relationship. It's one of our highest forms of learning about ourselves is our relationships. So when I look at that, I'm getting, a little bit of, I'm getting 5 of Cups. I am getting the Lover's card, but next to that, I get Protect. Patience and bravery. There's something about, and then, this is really foresight. So I'm feeling into it. I feel like all relationships do, they're learning patience. They're learning how to be vulnerable with each other. And that's why I have the bravery card. What they share and what they don't share. Their secret fears. Fears can really literally talk you out of things. So when you aren't vulnerable and don't share them, that can be a thing that can pull you apart just by its very nature. So because it's not your relationship, but your son's relationship, you have to kind of let that happen naturally, whatever's going to happen. Either they grow and achieve that communion together, or they don't. So
Kay Shea said, love her, but he is hesitating, and
yeah,
I feel her patience may end soon.
Yeah. So there's some, up and downs. There's a lot of, she's probably going to be hurt from this. She has expectations, and he's like looking at other things. So, yeah. Sorry
So
about that.
are you
Yeah,
good?
I am. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, K-Shade, the first thing I got from this is that you really would like him to marry her. You really like her. So I'm picking up on your energy. And so I'm not really sure what's going on with their energy, but I kind of get a feeling that he's not quite ready for it yet. And I just
She
think that
adores him, but he is being a stupid man.
Well, it is one of those things where you have a relationship to learn about yourself, and he's learning about himself.
yeah, exactly. I mean, he just, you see her as the perfect one. He sees it as, I'm not so sure I want to get tied down right now. I'm not sure I want to make this kind of commitment. So he shouldn't make that kind of commitment if he's not ready for it. But when the time comes, which could be soon if he wants it to be, it could work out. But I don't know. Right away,
Up
no.
and down.
Yeah, right away. Yeah, it's because it is because of him. It is because of your son. I mean, I think that his girlfriend would just love it, and you would too. But if he's not ready for it, and he's just looking at all kinds of things, I think the best thing to do is not pressure him at all. Let him go through his process and see what he wants to do. But he's just dealing with it like a guy, just like, yeah, I really
There's
like
so many flowers out there. There's so many things to do.
yeah, exactly. So, I don't see if it does come down to that, I don't see it happening right away. And he really needs to have his space on this, because if he feels like he's being pressured into it, he'll go the other direction entirely. So just be casual about it and let him work it out for himself. And I do see that if he does decide to do it, it would be a great relationship, but only if he's ready. So that's what I see.
All right. Thanks, K-Shade. I'm still waiting to hear from Emily Ito, Kimber, Tropical Empress, and Laura Sue, because I need to make sure that you're here. So, yes, readings are closed. And so, Emily Ito, are you here? Because I need to know you're here. Please do me the favor and show me. Here. Emily Ito is here. Yay! Emily's here. Y'all weren't expecting that change, were you? All right. Emily would like to know if she will sell their car by the end of the month.
I'm going to say no. But I think it's because, I mean, I guess you could, right? But it's going to be, I got 2 cards of pulling back, waiting. I got 2 waiting cards. This is about protecting your resources, right? This is guard the nesting ground. And then I got intentional stillness, which is exactly what it sounds like. So I got both of those. And at the bottom of the deck, I got communion. So what does all that mean to me? I think what I would believe based on all of this and just what I'm feeling is you may have some temptations, but there's going to be something about either the value of the car and you're not getting the money for it, and or following your gut saying to wait, that kind of thing. And then at the bottom of the deck, communion card, I feel like this is someone in your environment either you making a deal with somebody that you know that's going to come along, or maybe this is, I don't know if you're going to get a car, you're getting rid of a car and you're going to get a car. I don't know, but again, at the bottom of the deck, or no, that's not true. I cut the deck for a clarifier. This is what this is. So there's something that's going to happen involving another third party in some sort of way, whoever that is. So I don't think you are, but I think it's going to be your decision to hold off or wait. I don't know if you have a partner, maybe somebody else has, it's between, did you say no, if I will? Oh, I thought Gerald said we will. So I will. So I don't know. I'm going to say no. I don't think you are. Doesn't mean you won't get an offer, but like maybe at the end of it all, you just decide not to. I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say there is the possibility, but it's fraught with frustration.
Yeah.
Because I have judgment and I have the Tower.
That's a good word. Thank you. Yes, there's going to be some sort of frustration there. I'm sorry, Gerald, I don't mean to interrupt, but yes.
No,
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And Emily said, okay, thanks. My insurance is due in September and just selling the car. Okay. But I think it's one of those things, Emily, where there's some other stuff going on, and it's a bit crazy.
This could somehow have something to do with the insurance. Maybe they say, I don't know what it is, but I'm going to say no. You were asking by the end of the month. I'm going to say no.
All right. We have Anja, Ashdown, and then Kimber, I'm still waiting for. Tropical Empress, Pia's Eclectic Life is here. So we're going to do Pia's Eclectic Life, Allyson, who wants a general reading.
Thank you.
I know Ajna is here, so that's for the amazing Val and Cleo.
Okay, so Anya, I immediately tuned in and I got an immediate yes, and I saw a brilliant green light, which is just like go. And then I pulled illumination. So it is something that, the world will find very desirable. So I also pulled receive. And this is you're being asked to open to receive universal gifts. This could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you are worthy of these gifts and to open up to them. Because since you asked this question, the universe is responding by letting you know that you are the keeper of your next moment. So speak to yourself with kindness in regard to the book that you are creating, that you are going to create. In the way in which you form the words in your mind, that you are going to create something that is going to help people in some way, shape, or form, or entertain them, whatever it is for the type of genre that you are putting together. This is what they're saying, because this opens the doorway for you. And I already got the okay from the Akashic Record Masters. It will be successful. And sometimes when things aren't falling into place, try a different way. If you're writing it, don't get frustrated or let things get to you. You can do this. And here's your manifestation card. So definitely, you're always manifesting, whether you're aware of it or not. Manifesting is based on your thoughts. And you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking. I know we all say we're thinking positively, but even I have to go, oh, scratch that thought, scratch that thought.
They said might be a series.
It might be a series. Go for it. Because they showed me an absolute yes with a brilliant green road head that just funnels out in a big green light going that way. So that's excellent. So yeah, go for it.
Well, and Anja, the way I see this, I'm glad you told us that it might be a series, because I thought, what is this going? Because you're going to have to reassess things if you're going to have a series. And I also got the speak up. So yes, definitely do this. I also get this feeling about you personally, your talent, your creativity, and your ability to write well. I don't know if you've already written books, but this will be. I love it that it's going to be a series, because it fits right in with what I'm thinking here. It's going to be successful, and yeah, you should go for it like right away. But then if it's a series, you're going to have to, well, you already know this, you're a writer, you're going to have to do a lot of planning about, like, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4 books centered around something of the same, maybe it's a novel, I don't know. But yeah, you need to get going on it. Yeah, it's going to be great. um, there is a lot of competition out there, but I feel like you're right up at the top with these other people that are already doing their, New York Times bestsellers and stuff. You're right there with them. Really
Nice.
talented. So yeah, go for it, and expect miracles and expect success.
Yeah. And they said, thanks, I needed that. I've been stalling. And yes, too much for one book. I
Cool.
love that. Hershey has arrived. Hello, Hershey. And okay, so uh, all right, we have next up is Pia. And then I'm still waiting to hear from Kimber, Tropical Empress, and Lori Lori Sue, and then I have Dolores. So right now Dolores is the next one, because Dolores is the only one who has actually said that they're here, and Dolores is in the chat. So I'll stop talking now.
Pia, there is something here where you are being asked to hold space for yourself and allow yourself to see your role in a position and like have I'm going to say compassion for yourself in whatever this is, and to not judge yourself harshly. Not that you're guilty of anything, maybe you are, maybe you aren't, I don't know, but don't do that negative voice to yourself in whatever way this would be. And to try to have a good time, if you will, or enjoy yourself in spite of something that's going on that is somewhat hard to deal with, heavy, challenging, negative, scary, whatever it is. I got this card. This is the play card, and this is about enjoying and finding the sweetness in life in spite of something that's going on that's not so sweet, right? And then I got Light the Candle of Grace. This is about holding space for yourself and being kind and seeing the innocence of your soul in all of this. And again, whether or not you're at fault or you're just an innocent bystander, regardless, there's something here that you are dealing with, which, and we're all dealing with stuff, right? This is life. But, apply this where it makes sense. And at the bottom of the deck, I have embrace effortlessness. And this is a good message for everybody. This is about just allowing life to happen. It doesn't mean, state the obvious. It doesn't mean, don't plan for a rainy day and make sure you have your finances in order and that you plan stuff and whatever. But it's about not trying to control things. Hold grace for yourself and, find the sweetness where you can in spite of whatever this is regarding. That's what I have for you.
Pia did say that they're feeling under the weather with a certain visitor that begins with the letter C. So sort of goes with what you were saying.
Yeah, it
Something's
could.
going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And good
Yeah.
luck with that, honey.
Yeah. So Pia, I have a very interesting and very exciting reading, especially in light of all of the energy that we've been experiencing. I start off with the Page of Wands. And what's amazing about this Page of Wands, I don't know if you can see it, but there is a circle around the end of that wand, and the page is using their hand to help start it. The last card that I have is the King of Wands, which the king has evolved, and the energy that you're putting out there, Pia, is growing and evolving. And so what's the beauty in this is that your growth process is actually going to be pretty dang spectacular here. In between these two cards is the Nine of Cups. It is important for you to emotionally understand and appreciate what you have around you, and it really supports you. It's doing a great job of supporting your evolution as a powerful and inspirational being in this world. So that's what I have for you. I'm like going, dang. So there you go, Pia. So let me know how that works for you. So, all right. And since I haven't heard back from others, Dolores is going to be our last reading.
Okay.
So
Dolores, will I be successful in my substance-free journey? And so, I'm getting the Two of Cups here, which I feel like that's you making some kind of an agreement with yourself. You're going to face those moments going through this journey where you're emotional and you're trying to understand what you need to do to get yourself in the right frame of mind. And I feel like you're trying really hard to maintain balance, but there are people around you that are going to help you on this journey. You might have some ups and downs with it, but you absolutely will be successful in the end, because here's the Star card and the Temperance card. I feel like you will find the way at the end of the day to be able to do this. And all paths lead home, meaning that even if you veer off for a minute, you're still going to be steering on the course there. That's what happens. They're just reminding you to water your garden. So this is you tending to yourself, you nurturing yourself, giving yourself a lot of love, and that you are a child of the cosmos. Never forget who you are, because you have so much love from the universe flowing to you to assist you in every moment of every day, no matter what. And they're asking you, remember, tend your garden. Any thoughts that don't work for you, let them go. They aren't you. You aren't your thoughts. And that you hold this beautiful light inside of you and just let it shine. You will be successful at the end of the day. So hang in there. It'll all be clear after. So thank you. All right.
Okay.
Cleo, what do you have for Dolores?
Well, for Dolores, I have a lot of what Val has already mentioned. I have the Ask for Help card, which she's telling you that there's already people around you that want to help. And I go for that. Yes. I mean, don't be shy about reaching out and talking to other people about how you're feeling and what you're going through. So, this is a process that's going to be such a learning thing for you, such a growing thing for you, both mentally, physically, and spiritually. So expect some really amazing things to start occurring where you're just like, wow, never thought about that before. And it's really good stuff. So just, allow yourself to if you feel like you're stumbling or something, don't get down on yourself about that. That is all part of the process. But I feel like you are going to rise above all this, and you're just going to come out of this feeling like, God, I wish I would have thought to do this before or sooner. But don't worry about it. Whatever's happening is happening right at the times it's supposed to happen. And so, yeah, and you are going to find yourself having to release from some old ideas that just don't work anymore, because you're changing who you are, and you're changing for the better. And it's just a really amazing thing that you're going through. So good for you. It takes a lot of courage, and it's not always easy.
Yeah.
And you will definitely get through this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Dolores says, thank you, Val. That was beautiful. I have hope.
You're
That was
welcome.
really potent message.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yay.
Allyson, did you have anything you wanted to add or anything before we head out?
No, I didn't. Thank you, though.
Oh, you're welcome. I was just asking. Yeah, thank you, Cleo. I finally got help this week. No, it isn't easy.
Well,
And
hang in there.
yeah,
In.
I wish you
that's-
all the best, though. I mean, and
Yeah.
good for you. What you've, every day is, yeah.
It's just going to get better and better for you, don't
Yeah.
worry, because you've actually made up your mind to make changes within. And I feel a real positive energy around you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
powerful. It's
Yay.
powerful. So, I have not heard from other people in the chat, so we're going to be finishing up.
All
And
right.
I do want to remind you that it's Aries Girl Tarot.
Thank
It's
you.
Cleo the Seer. It's Dragonfly Crystals. It's Tarot Stash. And you are all the best chatters and the best lurkers.
Yep.
And we appreciate you being here. So thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.